Hey guys, Scott here. Today I want to give a quick opinion on the whole modding scene. People have been asking me to make an opinion about this stuff in my stream for a while because I've been talking about the mods that I've seen, like the fucking SpongeBob mod. There's a lot of really, really cool mods in this game. And a lot of them, I would say the vast majority of them are completely harmless. They do absolutely nothing to give an advantage. They just look really funny if you want to see, SpongeBob shining a flashlight on someone. I think it's hilarious and it doesn't really hurt anybody. But I've always said that it's hard for me, like, I'm personally not going to do it. It's hard for me to support that scene because it is a slippery slope. Because when you start modifying things like icons and stuff like that, whatever, it can't give you any advantage. There's nothing that you can do. But when you start modifying things like music and textures, you can start having, shit like this, where you can make traps, for example. This is actually Huron who did the spirit challenge against me. Was talking about these traps being, made bright pink, super visible. As someone that's modded games before, it's not that hard to do this. It takes probably 10 minutes. Granted, you need the right environment for it, which you might not have. But once you actually have that environment, it takes 10 minutes to do this. It's really not hard at all. So that's why it's hard for me to support the modding scene because of shitters. That's basically it. I'm personally not going to do any of it. I just don't want to lose my account. It's probably not going to get you banned. Almost definitely not going to get you banned, but it's one of those things where behavior says we're not going to unban you if it does happen. So I don't need to see myself playing as, a giant fucking dildo or something like that as a survivor. As funny as it would be, I don't need that, so I'm not going to risk anything like that. But my whole stance on this is that, yeah, it's a slippery slope. Some people will abuse it, and they will use it to just straight up cheat. And that is, I think, no bueno. Which is why I'm sure behavior is going to start cracking down on this very soon. I personally think it's cool. I actually like the modding scene. I think it has no real harm to the game, and I just think it is objectively hilarious, a lot of the shit that people are posting clips of. So I actually kind of want to see that grow, but I personally won't be using anything. I won't be partaking in any of those mods because I don't trust it, and also I don't like the associations that are already beginning to start from this. I would love to see, like, an official supported modding scene, but, where you have to get, like, approval for your shit. But I don't see that really happening. And, of course, a few bad eggs like this are just going to ruin it for everybody else, as is tradition with most things on the internet. So, yeah, I guess that's my stance on it. I'm not going to do it. I think it's really cool, and I wish it wasn't being kind of sullied by a lot of shitters. But the thing is, though, I don't care enough to make, like, a big deal about it. I'm just making this video to give my opinion that I actually like it, but I'm not going to do it. But I don't think it's that big enough of a deal to warrant, like, a full-scale, war or anything like that. Because at the end of the day, most people are not going to be doing it for this. And, people are already using things like stretch res to give them some advantage. At the end of the day, I don't care enough. I just don't care enough. I don't take the game seriously enough to care if someone can, has bright pink traps or has, 8 billion by 8 billion one-to-one stretch res. Like, I just don't care enough. Yeah, it's scummy in my opinion, but I just don't care enough. It's whatever. If you want to go that fucking sweaty on this game, it's whatever, go for it. And it's not like it's going to ruin tournaments for the people that care about that either, because typically those people have to stream their perspective. So obviously, this is not something like a wall hack where you can sort of hide it. This is just textures in the game. You can't hide this. So this will be very obvious. So it really, all it does is just fuck over people that are just playing solo game or, like, regular pub games. And even then, it's like a tiny minority of people that are doing it like this. And I personally don't care enough to, warrant a whole movement to stop modding in this game. I think it's really cool. It's just a shame that people are being shitheads about it. But, that's how it goes. People are super sweaty about this game for some fucking reason that I will never understand. But that is about it. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.